Hey everyone, Cole here before the episode starts. Wanted to apologize that the audio will not be as good quality as it has been in the past this episode. We had some weird recording issue where the microphones ended up recording some of us, but not all of us, and so unfortunately I had to resort to using the camera's audio, but I did my best to try to clean it up a little bit, so we have what we have. So I apologize. It's not going to sound as good, but it's still okay in my opinion. Anyway, without further ado, enjoy the episode. And with that sound, we know it's time to, I was going to say game, but we don't game on this channel.
Yeah.
We're not
gamers.
We watch animes.
We are watchers.
Welcome everybody to Life is Daijoubu, episode 62. Help me. 62?
Correct.
I am your host, Cole, and I am joined by the sweet sensation of green nectar and Skywington.
We're not as good as the green nectar, but we're here.
They're here. No, I'm kidding. Skyler's on the end. He's rocking the cool hipster jacket, you know, the one that may or may not be hand-me-downs from his brother-in-law, but regardless, he's still looking fly. And I also got Thane over here sporting some last year's anime trash on his shirt.
What? This is peak.
I dropped it. I'm not gonna lie, I dropped it. Don't sue me. I also sold the manga because I didn't enjoy it.
It's peak.
I tried to enjoy it, but I just couldn't. I'm sorry. I don't know what to
The
tell you.
full story is peak.
How dare you not like something that everyone else does?
Thane, did you like the manga? Did you read it?
Yeah, I read the full manga.
Oh.
It is peak. I genuinely enjoyed it.
I'm glad that you enjoy something. I did not enjoy it, and I apologize. Just like JJK.
You still should read JJ.
I should give it a shot. I
I think you really will like the second season.
This is just confession hour.
Confession hour.
Yeah, Cole's in the box confessing his sins. So that's a few
I've only watched like 3 episodes. Well, let's be generous. 2.5 episodes of JJK. And yeah. But I've read 200 chapters of Naruto. I mean, One Piece. They're all the same thing. I'm sorry, everybody. We can start over. This is Life is Daijoubu. Today we've got a show for you all today, and we're going to be talking about the fall season 2024 anime.
You know, I was going to make a
Those
gross.
are the right words.
I was going to make a gross Shrek joke to ruin your drink, but have they ever done a Shrek Mountain Dew crossover?
Oh, I'd drink it, and I would know exactly what they imply, and I would drink it.
Yeah, because like that's
Delicious.
perfect. Shrek's green, Mountain Dew's green.
It'd be delicious. And I know what you're implying thing.
Also, I think Wendy's is doing a SpongeBob crossover.
Oh, did you get a Krabby Patty today?
No, it just popped up in the app. It's like coming this Tuesday. It's like
Oh, I thought it was already out.
No.
So we're going to go get a Krabby Patty?
Instead of a burrito.
I absolutely will not be getting a Krabby Patty. I would just be getting a Baconator if I went there anyway.
Yeah, it's just a Baconator or a Dave's single, whatever it is.
I did a Dave single.
Yeah, it's just
I ate the Frosty that's pineapple flavored. Even though I don't really like pineapple that much, I tried out.
So pineapple? I thought they were doing pumpkin spice.
No, pineapple. Because it's who lives in a pineapple under the sea, Thane.
Oh.
And I know SpongeBob got his own anime, but today's not the day for SpongeBob. He's not on this list to my
SpongeBob
knowledge.
got an anime?
Not real.
Oh, okay.
It's that one YouTube thing.
Oh.
You've seen the YouTube.
Well, Rick and Morty has an anime, but who cares about that? Anyways, let's...
I don't know anything about it. Like I said, one of these days I might end up watching it because my brother, but I don't think so.
I think it's one of the most
But I understand.
hated shows I've seen in a while. Like, everybody hates it.
Yeah, it looked like it was garbage. But yeah, we're going to be talking about the fall anime. We're going to be going over every single show that's at least on this list because
No
we're not looking
news.
anywhere else. We got no news. The only thing I can think of off the top of my head is Elusive Samurai got a season 2 announcement.
That's cool.
Oh, Oshinoko got a season 3 announcement.
That's obvious.
That's all I got on the top of my head.
Naruto's
Sorry,
still
everybody.
MIA. Those 4 Naruto
Yeah.
Naruto's
episodes.
MIA.
Just make a movie. Just a movie. Just throw
Rented
it into a movie.
Girlfriend still peak.
Oh,
You got one?
Halo had some stuff.
Halo?
Has nothing to do with anime, but I'm happy.
Oh,
Halo 7?
Cool.
There's a new studio behind Halo now, and they moved to Unreal 5.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Big announcements. Sorry, carrying on
For
back
the
to
Halo
anime.
anime coming out.
Back to anime.
Yeah, so we're going to be going over every fall anime. We're going to talk about the ones we're going to be watching, and we're going to talk about... At this point, we have all seen at least one show, I'm assuming.
I've seen several.
Yeah.
I've seen a
I've
few.
seen
I'll tell you.
Dose. That's all I got. So we can talk about the ones we've watched and the ones we will be watching. And then if anything piques our interest, we may jump on it. Because I know last time I jumped on Pseudo Harem because of this episode, and I enjoyed that show. So, without further ado, let us get into it, starting with the first show that everybody should be watching, which is 365 Days to the Wedding.
I'm not watching this.
It's good. Oh, I mean, the manga's good. I read the whole manga. It's phenomenal. Well, okay, phenomenal is a big word, right?
It's fun.
It's very fun. I quite enjoy it. The characters are very cute, and you grow to like them more as the story progresses.
I watched episode 1 of this one as well. It's fun.
Okay, so I guess I watched
not
3
really
shows because I also watched episode of this.
I'm not really a romance guy unless
Fair.
like everybody's talking about it. It's like you gotta watch this. But
Yeah,
it's like,
that's fair.
yeah.
I'll give you guys the premise, the people listening. So the premise is two people, they work at a job, and essentially within the next year, somebody in their office will be transferred to open up a office in Alaska, and they don't want to go. So they fake getting married so that they don't have to go anymore.
Can I predict the ending?
They get married.
I mean, was that what you were gonna say? Or?
A little more.
Okay.
It's like the proposal, but instead they do go to Alaska as like a getaway.
That's
Very
what I was
funny.
gonna
It is
say.
kind of like
They're
the
gonna get
proposal.
married and then both go to Alaska anyway.
Yeah.
I know the answer. Would you like to spoil it?
No, not at all.
It's not that big of a spoiler if I answer this.
No, don't answer
Okay,
it.
I'm not going to answer it. I don't think they'll get through the entire manga within this season unless they heavily condense a lot of it, which they very well could.
Right.
There's a lot they could cut out of that manga because a lot of it's relatively just fluff. My favorite part about the manga is both of the two main characters have their thing in life. We get to see it in episode 1. Main boy's got a cat. He's pretty boring. I won't deny that. He just has his cat. And no offense to animal people, but like to me, like it's you owning a cat is not a personality. Sorry if I get flames in the comments, but the girl is really interesting. She likes maps.
She's a cartographer.
She's not even a cartographer. She just likes maps.
She's just a mapper.
She's just an r/maps enjoyer.
She's like Nami from One Piece.
No, she does not make maps. From what I remember, she makes nothing. She just looks at them.
Yeah. Also,
so she's pretty boring too.
well, the proposal they have a dog. It's like a Samoyed, I think. That's all I remember from the proposal.
This is a fun one. This is very fun. I promise you. If you like just good, fun romance, it's a good one. I recommend it. Next up, we got one that Thane was excited to talk about.
I looked at it earlier and said, "What the fuck is that?"
Oh, he's not censoring himself. Sorry.
Sorry, I forgot to censor it. But I looked at it, it's like, what is that? It looks ugly, and apparently it's
Squid Game.
five Okunen button
Part 2.
part 2. I don't.
Oh, read the
can't-
little note. Read the note.
The 13th and 14th episode of 5 Okunen button. Note: the 14th episode is planned to be aired near the end of 2024.
Does that make you
only
want to
just
watch it?
2 episodes?
I don't know what the heck this is.
Very strange.
It looks gross. I don't want to watch it.
It says psychological, so it could be up your alley thing.
That makes sense because that art style is freaking me out, man.
I'm psychologically out from it.
Also, they added a few ever since I picked one. So if I,
Yeah, you might need to jump on some.
yeah,
Huh?
what?
Is it your turn to pick today?
Yeah,
Okay, good.
I got a show.
I picked nothing.
I didn't make anything. I'm glad they picked. Yeah, those are shows. Let's move on.
Next we have a terrified teacher at Ghoul School.
Sounds like a freaking Nickelodeon show.
Honestly, great call. That's got to be a Nickelodeon
Yeah.
show. Like they pitch it at first as a Nickelodeon
Yeah.
show.
But it's got Yaokai and stuff. So
Yeah, I'm not watching it. Anybody else trying to watch
Nope.
this?
No.
All right.
so another comedy.
Sorry, everybody. We don't nothing to say about that. Next up is Wish Me Luck.
Ari Fureta.
Ari, I think they got it. Ari Ferretta. From Commonplace to World's Strongest, Season 3. Apparently there's 3 seasons of this show that I've never heard
16
of.
episodes.
Bunny ears, boobs, and a big hammer?
Hammer.
I can't see what she's
It's an
holding.
isekai, so
Apparently it's number 7th most popular on this list, which is crazy because I've never heard of this in my entire life.
either I've seen it and just completely forgot it since it's an isekai.
Is it an isekai?
Yeah, it says in the description, it says they're high school classes, some into a fantasy land.
Oh, interesting. Well then, nothing else to say on that one. Let's go on.
Yeah. As a reincarnated aristocrat, use my appraisal skill to raise in the world. Season 2. That's awkward English. Rise in the world. I can't read. To rise in the world. Season 2.
This looks like another one of those money, like
make money.
Yeah. Well, appraisers are like usually you appraise like buildings and stuff.
Isekai.
I thought you meant like make money because it's an isekai we can pump out.
Oh no. Well,
I guess
my analogy for this set, isekais are like the battle royales of anime right now. They just keep pumping them out.
Hey, I like a good isekai, but none of them this season that I know were interesting to me.
I have a completely different side note thing on this. I don't understand what this heart means. Does that mean it's ranked number 30?
Yeah, it's like most anticipated.
It has 71%, and then 365 was ranked number 7 or 8 or something, and it had like a 68%.
It's anticipation list.
Oh, so that's not that too many people like it.
No.
It's just a rating. People have
popularity. People that like are in like the most amount of people. Maybe not anticipation. It's popularity. So, 5 people liked Bleach, and half of a person liked As a Reincarnated Aristocrat.
Okay.
That was a very low number.
So
I should have went to like 100.
It's stupid and means nothing.
Yes, more or less. It's just more or less who knows about it, who's popular.
I was thinking maybe I should watch Bleach at one time. That was in your Blood War, but then I read the manga and was like, wow, that was garbage. So I'm not gonna watch Bleach.
I have yet to watch an episode. That's not true. I watched Alex watch Bleach, like probably 50 or 60 episodes, but he watched it 2 times speed.
Yeah.
So
he said it was garbage after all the Aizen stuff. And it's like, I agree. Like, I think it should have ended at all the Aizen stuff, but they kept going. And I think 1000 Year Blood War, I read the arc. It's bad. I'm sorry if that's gonna piss people off, but it's like, it's confusing.
I got 0 comments on Bleach. Big sword, cool, maybe, I guess.
I use it on my clothes.
People were schmorking it to the
Only
animation.
white clothes, at least.
They were schmorking it to the animation. That's why I got so high of the score with the first season.
It does look nice.
Yeah, it looks amazing, but it's like the story is garbage.
Speaking of looking nice,
Blue Exorcist Beyond the Snow Saga.
Not as much garbage, but it's eh.
Yeah, I don't know anything about Blue Exorcist.
I just read the manga.
I know there's a lot of volumes.
Is this a spin-off or is this a sequel?
It looks like a sequel.
Okay. I don't know anything else about it.
Speaking of sequels,
Blue Lock Season 2, baby. You know, I'm watching this. I'm not watching it day 1, though. I'll wait till it's dubbed and Jake forces me to watch it.
So
yeah, I've never watched it.
Yeah, in a couple of months I'll be watching this.
People have said amazing things about this, but...
Season 1, fun. It took a while to get fun, but once it was fun, it was fun. Then it kind of just got like slow stale, but like the fun moments were fun, no doubt. That's all I gotta say about Blue Lock. I mean, if you like Hot Boys, you like Hot Boys. I don't know.
If you like soccer,
Hot Boys and soccer or football.
Blue Miburo, I don't know what this is.
Let's read it.
It's 1863, the twilight of the... I'm not going to do that. It's 1863, the twilight of the shogunate and Japan is on the cusp of monumental change.
Monumental.
I can't freaking read. The streets of the nation's capital are soaked in blood and political upheavals, rising tensions between masterless wandering ronin and government samurai set...
Alright, that's a lot of words.
Yeah.
I think I'm done.
It's a period piece. I'm not watching it. I've got too many shows.
Art looks cool. That's why I was curious. That's why I made you read it.
Guys.
But there is something.
Yeah.
Wait.
No, I was gonna.
Wait. Yeah. Okay. This is the best part. I'm most excited for this right now. What is this show, Sky?
This is awesome. It's.
You watched it. You watched episode 1. Oh my gosh! He finally knows. He finally gets me.
You know, it's so funny because you guys have been telling me to read this for at least a year and a half, maybe 2 years.
At least a year and a half, maybe 2. Yes.
And every time I look at it, I'm like, huh, this could be fun, but I don't really know what it's about. I've never looked into it. I didn't care at all. Man, that first episode gets you.
Yeah.
The characters are so good. Those two are awesome.
Yeah.
Actually
Momo
goes
I love that, by the way. I mean, I don't know. There's probably tons of examples, just none that I can think of. But it's so fun that they wrote a song about the show. Like, does that happen often?
Every now and then.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
Last season was Shika Nika Noko Noko Koish Tan Tan.
Oshinokos are all
Yeah.
original for Oshinoko as
I
well.
see. I guess besides that, when this one drops the title, I'm sure there's others that do the same. But anyway,
I mean, well, pretty much all anime intros are like, they get people to make it for their showing. So
Yeah.
every now and then you'll hear them like talk about what's in the show.
I guess Zom 100.
Yeah. So they all commission all of these artists to make stuff for their show. Every now and then the artist or they commission more or something goes along the way where they go above and beyond and make it really, really good.
Sometimes, like, I gotta, like, hey, do you got a single for us? Like, yeah, I got this. It might work for the show.
Well, I just need to apologize and also commit to you guys and the audience that as soon as the season is over, I will be reading the manga.
From chapter 1?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, it took a little bit. He took hesitation right there. Do you see that hesitation? Yeah, Dan and Ed's Peak. If you want the gist of it and you never heard about it, it's basically aliens versus yokai and two people just looking for love. That's all I'm going to say.
In all the right places.
Yeah.
It's good. It's so good.
It's like, so when she kept saying the name of the guy she loved, I'm just like, oh, that's going to be his name.
Yeah. Ken
It's
Takakura.
so peak, dude.
Yeah. And then he's like, oh, my name's Ken Takakura. And she's like, oh.
Alright.
It's funny
I'm
because
sure we're gonna be
she's in love with a guy that's been dead for 10 years.
We're going to be going crazy about that show probably the entire
Yeah.
season. So let's move into Demon Lord 2099.
Is it like Spider-Man 2099?
That screenshot or cover art looks super dope.
Now, I know I've clowned on JC staff, but there's a show that they came out, well, it's a co-production. They've been cooking.
Yeah,
They-
DC stuff's not bad. Honestly,
Yeah.
they do bad stuff, but they also do good stuff.
I mean,
This is a
yeah.
cyberpunk show.
Well,
Yeah, we, like, for every One Punch Man season 2, I think they've
Excuse me.
tried to break their reputation of a bad anime studio.
So this says, the cyberpunk metropolis Shinjuku, which is just Shinjuku, a massive city-state bedecked
Bedecked.
with neon signs, towering skyscrapers, and the latest cutting-edge technology. It's here in the year 2099 of the Fused Era, where the legendary Demon Lord Vital has his second coming.
That sounds kind of cool,
Yeah,
but
it
I'm
seems
not
okay.
watching it.
I'm not watching it.
Demon Lord Retry R. It's a sequel. And it looks pretty cool. It's got a pretty bad rating.
It does not look very good so far, according to that rating. I know nothing about this, but I think we can continue.
Ooh, Dragon Ball Daima.
The thing, he just never respects the turn order.
Yeah, I
know.
Sometimes he forgets it's his turn, and sometimes he's like, I better just talk.
It's not out yet as we're recording
This guy.
But it looks good.
Do I have
He
the,
still doesn't respect the turn order. He just gave up on
I have
the
the
talking
cheese.
cheeseroo. Let's go. The only problem is her freaking waist falls apart
I'll just hold her by the stand.
by the base.
Sorry, I like Dragon Ball, right? I wanted to say it.
We've got. I have the talking cheese. By the way.
I love that.
Let's do Uchita.
Oh, flip the side.
Oh, whoops.
Whoa.
Okay, I have the talking.
Wait until we get a wooden side and we can just go.
Goodbye Dragon Life. I'm not
Isekai.
watching it.
I'm not watching it. I don't think I'm watching one isekai that I can.
Actually, I don't think
off
this
my
is-
head. Is it
Yeah, I don't
any-
think it's an isekai. I think it's
It's a
just another fantasy. It's kind of like intermixed. Whether it's isekai or fantasy, they're all generic. Like, I just want a unique. I'm waiting for that Lord of the Rings movie to come out.
Is it a
Yeah.
movie?
Yeah,
December.
Lord of the Hero.
I'm pretty sure it's December.
I don't know if it's gonna be on here, but if it is, it's like
It'll probably be on here, unless it sneaks its way into winter. Which
it's
is
coming
true.
out December.
It may or may not. Then
Yeah.
we'll see. All right. Next up is Haigakura.
Higakura.
I've never seen this before.
It was
I
almost
don't
better.
recognize this.
So for now, she's just trying to find the right story. Oh, it's like a reverse harem. Sounds like
action adventure fantasy. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe the art looks kind of cool. It almost looks BL a little bit, honestly. I don't know.
Well, from what description, seems like the reverse harem type thing.
I think that's a girl with the colored hair.
Really?
Well, it says Nobu wants to be a writer, but for now she's just trying to find the right story.
What if there's just two boys on the cover?
To some guys, she bumps into some guys, even though it's an ex.
I think there are two boys on the cover.
Yeah, that might be her like love interests.
Well, moving on.
I'll become a villainess who goes down in history. Another villainous isekai. This is like the little branch that just keeps going from usual isekais, and it's like, when did this get popular? Why do people like this so much?
I may have to pick it up. Villainous anime kind of slaps. I won't lie. It's kind of peak. We're in the golden age of villainous anime, as I saw a YouTube video say once.
Okay,
it's fun. I enjoy them. I guess
it's a weird trend. It's a weird trend we've gotten to.
I thought I could get Skylar without. Yeah, no, we've seen a couple.
Okay, next we have Kagaku Boken Survival.
No description.
It looks like My Hero Academia, but they're like
chibi,
and maybe like in 6th grade, maybe 5th grade even. I don't know.
It's from the
There's
title.
Literally nothing to know about this, is there?
Yeah, from the title, it just looks like an
all right.
survival, I guess, comedy.
It doesn't even have a tag.
Yeah.
All right, well, this one does have tags. It's called Kami Erabi God App Season 2.
That looks like a Final Fantasy cover.
The battle royale rages on. Zen and Miai's fight for the title of God. Okay.
It doesn't look like it's doing very well with that sweet 55%, so neither does this one look like it's doing very well either.
Kinu Mushroom Pup.
Yikes, it's a comedy drama fantasy. It seems like most of the dumpies have been at the top of the list. I don't know.
Yeah.
When are we going to get to the stuff that we're watching?
The world was done too.
Oh, there's no way we're that close to being done.
Let this...
Unless it's going to load more to bar.
It's got to be loading more.
Let this grieving soul retire. Yep.
It's another
there's
fantasy.
Some witch, there's some cute girls and some buff boys.
Action comedy
It's a
fantasy.
Chad-looking dude in the back.
He has a... Oh, he doesn't have a wand. That's a broomstick.
Okay,
Yeah.
another fantasy.
We got Love Live Superstar Season 3.
The ever-growing Love Live franchise.
For all you
Not
Love
seen
Live
past
fans.
Snow Halation.
I don't know anything about Love Live.
Yeah.
They're singing, don't they?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
idol. It's idol anime. People like the first unit, which was that had the Snow Halation song, but that's about it.
But something I know you do know, Nate, is
Magalumir, Magical Girls Incorporated, limited time
do
distribution.
you know this?
Yes, I've seen.
Oh, you do. I was
Yes.
lying. I wasn't sure actually. So tell us about it.
It's just it's like Magic Girls, but they're like under companies, so it's like they've capitalized on Magical Girls.
So it's My Hero Academia, but for magical girls, but they're not
Kind
in
of,
school.
Yeah, they're not in school.
It's
They're
after school.
Yeah, it's business thing. The animation slaps. I think that's mostly carried by that the Mo Studio, because I don't know if JC staff can do this high quality animation. 66 is kind of low for what how good the show is right now.
You've seen episode 1, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
It's pretty good. It's pretty fun. I like the premise. I read the manga actually. So
Oh, you have it?
yeah, I like the premise of the show. Is like corporate magical girls.
Nice.
So yeah.
Next we have Mecha Ude Mechanical Arms. It's a mecha show. I gotta say, by the way, that I love that mecha is a tag because there's so many shows about mechs.
Yeah. I'm surprised Isekai is not a tag on here. They just always put the fantasy tag and call it a day, but I don't know anything about this thing. Is this you?
Nope.
Not you.
Me.
Okay. Well, something I do know about is MF Ghost Season 2. Episode 1 came out today. I have not seen it yet.
Me neither.
I've been busy all day today, pretty much. So, I will be watching this, absolutely. Season 1 was fun. It's ridiculous because it's just stupid. A lot of the
Cars.
time, stupid cars being stupid things, and
I'm really sad because season 1 aired the same time I watched a different car show that was
Overtake?
worse.
yeah, you would have enjoyed this better. But if you're an initial D fan, you really enjoy it. I don't know how to put it. I don't know what is the most common thing that everybody would be able to relate to, but more or less you don't need to watch Initial D to watch MF Ghost. But if you have, you'll catch little things here and go up, Leonardo DiCaprio before we all hated him.
So there's just some fun callbacks and references.
Well,
but nothing that's pertinent to
No.
or imperative, excuse me.
Well, they say Leo might be on the list of the diddler.
The bad list.
Yeah, the bad
That's why I
list.
said before we hated
Yeah.
him.
Kevin Hart's on that list
I'm
too.
not sure if we hate him or not.
He's gonna be on that list.
I'm just assuming, every time I say the name of a celebrity, just assume that I don't care about them, because I really don't care about any celebrity. So, I'll just say
Except
that
for
now.
Chizuru.
Chizuru is, yeah, she's perfect.
I like Keanu Reeves.
Unless he becomes a baddie.
I don't think he.
I don't think he will either. But in case he does, we got to keep your name clear too, Thane. Speaking of keeping our names clear, Thane, what thing is this?
Baddie. Show I've never watched has a 7th season. Natsume's Book of Friends.
7 seasons!
That's crazy. God, hold my beer.
Wowzers.
I'm pretty sure I saw this show a long time ago on Crunchyroll. It's yeah, that's a show.
There's a cat.
Yeah, it's a fat cat, dude.
Chunk.
That
cat,
is a
dude.
Chunk
chungus.
is plushy material.
Next we have Negative Positive Angler by Nut Studios.
Studio
Original.
Nut did something. Okay, I'm just gonna take a quick little detour here and click on Studio Nut.
Pretty sure they did a show that wasn't very good, if I remember. Oh, they're doing Titania.
They did Tanya.
Oh, they did Tanya the first season.
Oh, the new Fooly Cooly.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Like-
Bullbuster. That's the
Yeah.
one I was thinking of, though. You
I
watched
dropped that
one.
one.
Yeah, you dropped that one. Okay. That's interesting that it's Tanya, though. Anyway, I'm curious about this one, actually. Let's read this one. The anime's story centers on Sunihiro Sasaki, a university student with a large debt, and is told by his doctor that he only has 2 years left to live, living the rest of his days in depression. Sunihiro one day gets chased by a debt collector and falls into the sea. He is rescued by Hana, a girl who loves fishing, and her fishing friends include is there an S there?
Take.
Takaki? Takeki? I don't know. Hana urges, and then there's more stuff.
Yeah.
That
Sounds
didn't
like he's
catch me.
I didn't catch you.
Sounds like he's gonna die at the end.
I mean,
He has a guitar.
I kind of hope he does. Well, just he said he's got it, right? It'd be kind of like a bait and switch if he does it all of a sudden. I don't like when they do so. It's like Max Keeble's big move, and they go, "We were not moving," and I'm like,
Yeah.
"Come on, bro, let him move. He already effed up his whole life at this school."
Well, he got the principal
Yeah,
fired.
and then they got to make 10 more movies after that. I know a show where that kind of happened. The dude effed up his life, and then they made 3 more seasons, and he really effed up his
Well,
life.
the thing about Max Keeble is that they never made a sequel.
Huh? Oh, yeah. Yes, Breaking Bad. I'm not gonna uncensor. I'm not gonna hide the words. Sorry. I know you're trying to be nice, but I don't know.
That's what happens in the
Yeah,
show.
that's the show.
Yeah. Nina, the Starry Bride.
That's a lowly. I'm scared.
I have this on my list because I read the snippet a few weeks ago, but I want to read it again because it's not aired yet. Nina, a girl living as an orphan in Fortna Castle Town, happens to have eyes of the same deep blue hue as lapis lazuli, just like the god of stars.
And mine.
They're also the same color of eyes of the recently deceased princess Alicia.
Oh, maybe she's
By
not a
Signal
lowly.
MD. What else have they done?
The more I look at her, the more she looks older. But my first impression was that she's a lowly.
I think this is one of those, I guess I'll pick it, I'll probably drop it, but I'll give it a go.
Yeah.
Fantasy romance drama. Here's another one that's just thrown onto this list that most people probably won't watch. It's called Okaimono Panda. The Slice of Life.
Celebrating its 11th
So
anniversary.
it's like a remake, reboot or something?
It aired in 30 days. Wow.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah. Maybe it's just like a big one-off.
Yeah.
All right. Well, moving on.
Orb. I watched the first episode before watching this. It seems pretty interesting.
Orb on the movements.
Yeah, orb on the movements of the Earth. It seems like
Is this like sci-fi?
No, but it's more like it's about like I think it's in Poland where it's about like the Catholic Church. They don't say it's the Catholic Church, but it's the
Catholic Church. Oh, this is what you just watched. Yeah. Okay.
And it's about how like the Earth, the sun revolves around the Earth, and then a guy tells this kid, no, the Earth revolves around the sun. The church would be mad if they figured that out. And it's kind of like figuring out theoretical relativity.
Was it any good?
It was pretty good. They had dropped 2 episodes, so I'd have to watch the second one.
Okay.
But it seems like it's going to adapt the full manga. The manga's been done for a while, so.
Well.
And it's from Madhouse, so.
I guess keep us updated.
It's good so far, unlike that one Madhouse show I watched. They didn't give it any budget and was boring.
Yeah, I remember you telling me.
But this one is promising.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Next we have Puniru is a kawaii slime. I just read that. That was a title.
Puniru? I think it's Puniru.
Puniru.
Puniru is a kawaii.
Looks like a show for kids.
It does look like a show for kids. I don't think it is a show for kids, based on like
probably gonna have a lot of raunchy jokes.
Yeah, I don't know anything about this. Maybe this is one that I try to throw on my list. I guess I don't know. Give it a shot. 1 episode. Yeah, what the heck? I'll give it a 1 episode if I remember it. Okay, Puniru will be a 1 episode for me.
Ooh,
but something that is on my list to watch, which is the Ranma 1/2 remake. Now, I read a good chunk of Ranma 1/2. I think I got like 60 or 70 chapters in, and then I proceeded to not read it anymore after I saw that there was 300 chapters, and it was just more of the same thing over and over and over again. However, I think watching an anime form will be a lot more enjoyable, and I've heard only good things about the original anime, so why wouldn't this be good? Do you know anything about Ranma, Sky? I know Thane does. I'm curious about you, Sky. Do you? Any clue about what Ranma 1/2 is at all?
If you would have asked me yesterday, I would say no.
Did you watch episode 1?
Did.
Okay, yeah.
I'm a fan. I think it's gonna be fun.
So the boy,
it's that Katy Perry song. You're hot and you're cold.
Yep. So the boy Ranma, I guess I'll call it a power. If he touches water, specifically hot water, cold water. No,
cold water girl.
Cold water. He turns into a girl, a hot girl. Mind you, I'll say. And then if he touches hot water, he turns into a boy.
Hot boy.
It's a curse. Him and his dad got cursed.
Yeah, the dad turns to a panda if he touches cold water.
The dad one's kind of lame, but like, hey,
it's funny.
Ranma turns into a hot girl.
It's a comedy, so.
It's cool. Another banger right off the bat, or not right off the bat, but like moving into another banger.
Oh man, I need to get caught up. ReZero. Everybody nuts over ReZero.
ReZero like, season 3.
Yeah.
So,
and there's going to be a lot more.
Question. Since our actual episode that we watched ReZero together, have either of you watched more since?
I haven't. I need to get caught up.
I think I watched all of season 1.
You didn't watch season 2?
I know.
Season 2 is kind of long as well, so if you want to watch this one, it's going to be a bit.
It's okay. I got caught up with Mushoku Tensei, so I'm ready. Yeah.
So ReZero, during this week, I was sick. And on one of my days when I was sick, I was like, anime's coming out. I gotta start watching something. I saw ReZero was out, so I threw it on. About 40 minutes into the episode, I was like, how freaking long is this thing? It was an hour and a half. An hour and a half.
90-minute movie?
A 90-minute first episode is what they dropped.
Dang, they're doing the free run.
It was free run, except for they mashed all of it into one full-on episode. It was interesting. I mean, like, okay, let me just say, ReZero is good. It's still good. This is still fun. I'm enjoying it. And at the very end of the episode, I was like, what the freak is happening now? So I'm very into it. I'm very excited to see where this is going to go. This is the first time I'll be watching it subbed. I've watched everything else dubbed, so that's interesting. If they had a day in and day out dub, I definitely would be watching it, but here we are. We don't have that. Regardless, ReZero Speed. It's good stuff.
Next we have Ron Kawanahashi's Forbidden Deduction Season 2. I am going to be watching this because I watched Season 1. Did you finish Season 1?
Oh, yeah, I did.
Are you going to watch this one too? From what I remember, the show started off really fun, and then I think it got boring towards the end, but I kept watching. I'm hoping this season's better. If not, I'll probably drop it. But it's definitely got that murder mystery aspect that I like. So, that's where I'm at in life.
Nice. And then you're watching it as well?
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm also watching his Rurouni Kenshin Kyoto Disturbance.
See, just like that, it's my turn to say it. He's like, I'm excited to talk, my turn to talk.
I think he thinks that it goes like this. So you get one, he gets one, I get one, then he gets another one, then you get one, then he gets a third, and then I get one.
Rurouni Kenshin, Kyoto Disturbance. I have not watched Rurouni Kenshin since the second core of season 1. I watched the first 12 episodes. I enjoyed it. It's so fun. It's Rurouni Kenshin. One of these days, it's one of those that I'll probably throw on in the background while I'm doing something, and then I'll get to this season as well. But I know Thane is watching this. Yeah. He's still caught up on it. Have you seen episode 1 yet?
Yeah.
Peak?
Pretty good.
Pretty good?
Yeah.
Nice. Now it's your turn, Thane.
Serei Gensokoi Spirit Chronicles Season 2. Never watched Season 1. No description.
I know nothing about this.
Yeah. It's like another fantasy.
Shangri-La Frontier Season 2.
Oh, I saw Season 1 of this. It's a good one. It's like a better
don't say it.
In a game.
Don't say it.
Not Sword Art.
Don't say it. Not my game.
I think it is better Sword Art Online. I'm gonna say it.
No.
But I think it's also a very unique take on we're just playing the game.
Yeah.
We just want to figure out what's going on in this game. There's no stakes. There's no there's no if you die in the game, you die in life, or we're trapped in here. They're just playing the game. They're just having
stakes,
fun.
Though. I like the stakes.
But they made it just playing the game fun because they made the whole thing engaging. It's like, whoa, there's secrets and stuff in this game.
It's like if they die, do they lose their inventory? I don't like gamer stakes. I already get that in my own games I play.
Kind of, but it's like, if I die, I lose my progress, and I pretty much it makes it fun.
Gamer stakes, got it.
It's very.
For all you gamers who don't want to actually play games, we got an anime for you.
Although this probably be up there to in anime, I would like to see a video game.
Fair.
Yeah.
Speaking of Sword Art Online.
Sword Art Online.
Gun Gale Online 2.
He took the words right out of my mouth.
He took it right out of your mouth. We all saw season 1. I mean, I've seen it multiple times because I'm that big of a fan. Because Sword Art Online is the best anime ever created.
Okay.
That's facts. You've heard it here first.
Man, they just jump right into the...
I've not seen episode 1 yet. Have you seen it?
Yes.
Okay, Sky?
They jump right into the squad jam.
I don't have this one on my list, but maybe I should.
Oh, you don't know if you're going to watch it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
It's just Call of Duty.
I'm very excited.
This one also is the first one had stakes, but they were don't commit suicide.
There'll be stupid stakes for this one too. I'm almost guaranteeing it because it's Sword Art Online. There's going to be some stupid stakes for it. I'm a fan. I like Sword Art Online. I know it's dumb. I know it's not the greatest thing ever, but it's stupid enough for me to like it.
I like it better than base Sword Art Online, so...
You take that back. You take that back. Kirito is my king.
No. Another... JC... Maybe if JC Staff just did one show or 2 shows, maybe
their staff's big. They got a huge studio.
Yeah, but
anyway, the show is called The Do-Over Damsel Conquers the Dragon Emperor. Alright, is anybody watching this?
No.
Alright. Sorry, everybody. We don't know nothing about
Do-Over
it. Did not interest me at all.
You see Do-Over, it's another isekai.
Sure, but they have the romance tag, and that girl looks like she's 12 or younger, even maybe 9. So that's a.
Pretty sure it is. It does say romance. Yo,
say romance.
Yo.
This one does not say romance, though. Thing does it?
Action adventure fantasy of the healer who was banished from his party is in fact the strongest.
Wow. This seems like an exact copy of the other one that got kicked out of the party that was actually the strongest.
Yeah.
Except for this time there'd be healer, apparently.
God, the isekais are so original, right,
They're so
guys?
original.
Oh my gosh.
I do like a good isekai, so I probably will end up picking a stupid isekai for this season. It's been a minute since I watched one, so maybe that will be the garbage one I watch. After just dropping it after one episode, but we'll see.
Man. It's just It's just getting harder to care.
It's getting harder to care.
Yeah.
Getting harder and harder to care.
Well, next we have the Idolamonster, the Idolamonster, right? Or
Idolmaster.
Master. I see the at symbol, and I think I need to say the word at.
You do need to.
The Master.
Oh, you don't say the word at.
No, it's just like Japan saying, "Hey, this should be a cool thing to put in there." It's really,
That is silly because I would think you would need to say the word at whenever I see the at symbol. I'm with you there, Sky. I'll share this with you.
Thanks. This thing has been going on since like 2006. Back on when it had it on the Xbox 360. It was an arcade game. Yeah, it was an arcade game. But Idolmaster, they have had thousands of animes by this point. What's one more?
Speaking of one more, we got the Prince of Tennis 2. The World Cup semifinal. U17 World Cup semifinal. So
it's still going.
Yeah, Prince of Tennis is still going.
That's like one of those classic Shonen Jump manga, and the guy made a sequel because he only knows how to make a sequel.
It doesn't seem like they've made a season of this for a while, so...
Yeah, they just slowly make seasons as anime comes out. So.
I see.
Manga.
Nice. Well, if you need some tennis, there's your tennis.
If you need some trash, here's 7 Deadly Sins, 4 Nights of the Apocalypse.
So this follows Meliodas' kid and somebody else's.
Are you watching this?
No, I just know what the 4 Nights of the Apocalypse is.
You know the gist?
Yeah, I want to read it, but because I enjoyed 7 Deadly Sins, but I don't know if I like it enough to read more of it. I was kind of satisfied with where I'm at.
I think it's very average shonen.
I'm sure, yeah.
I'm not really into the...
I
watched the first season and I was like, yeah, that's it.
I think that's probably what I'll do is watch the first season too.
Are you guys going to be watching this show?
The stories of girls who couldn't be magicians.
Sounds boring.
Another JC Staff one. Very interesting. They really do have everything on here, don't they?
Yeah, just hey, maybe focus on 2 shows. I don't know.
Another sequel, we got Thunderbolt Fantasy Toriken Yuki 4.
I've always wanted. I haven't finished the first season, but I do want to get caught up with this because if you notice from the poster, it looks a little weird. It's because they're puppets.
It looks like Castlevania.
A little bit.
I was gonna say those are very dark and gritty, but if they're puppets, that's cool.
Yeah, these are puppets, and I remember watching the first season back then, but I never finished it. But I always want to see it because from what I watched, I really liked it. It's very, they use a lot of After Effects to make it all flashy, make the puppets look very fluid.
Well, apparently they've done 4 seasons of it, so you got plenty to watch if you want on it.
Yeah.
Another sequel. Goodness, this really is the fall.
Wait, isn't this the show you dropped?
Yeah, there already is season 2. And she looks older. Because she was definitely a young kid in the first one. Maybe she gets older in that. I just didn't watch past season or episode 3 to know.
This is Tonebo, by the way.
Tonebo.
Golf show.
Golf!
See, that was Thane's turn. You guys just started talking about it instead of saying the name, so I just decided to throw it out. We're just falling apart over here. We're getting to near the end where it seems like there's not very many good shows. I'm sorry, everybody.
We got past the peak.
Next we have Tono to Inu.
It's like a
comedy.
Little
dogs are cute.
Comedy with a corgi.
Corgis are adorable. Yeah. Let's move on. We got Tohai Ura-rate Mahjong Tohai Roku.
It's a Mahjong show.
Money, you Mahjong heads.
Wait, money, women, organs. Kay, a high school boy, frequents the underground Mahjong parlor, teeming with desires, earning the monitor K of Ice in the underworld due to his cold-hard strategy and stylish gameplay. That sounds interesting.
Yeah, for all you Mahjong heads who love gambling as well, here you go.
It's kind of like Keiji, that one gambling manga people like. I don't know.
I don't think it's going to be like that, but maybe it is. I have no idea.
I mean, it seems dark. It's like you play Mahjong for your life.
Have any of you ever tried playing Mahjong?
No.
Is it like chess?
No.
Oh.
It's
shogi.
I was going to say
shogi.
my brain's too dumb for that.
It's like with all those tiles with all the Chinese characters.
Oh, I'm thinking of Shikamaru and his
Yeah,
dad.
that's shogi.
Okay, yeah. No, I have no idea what mahjong is.
Yeah.
I tried it like on the computer like forever ago. I'm leaving it like a child.
That's like the it's like they stack up the tiles and you just click it.
It wasn't real mahjong.
Yeah, mahjong. If you like real mahjong, would be something like mahjong Soul, where you're actually playing the game of mahjong.
I know it looks like a card game, so I think I would be into it if I learned though.
It's more like it's like that, but it's tiles.
Yeah. One show that I am actually going to be watching. Apparently, there's 2 episodes already. It's crazy. I didn't realize there were that many out, but I will be watching Trillion Gang. It popped up
another Madhouse show
on my Twitter feed that Viz has the license to the manga or something like that. And I was like, oh, this looks interesting. So I put that in my read list. And then like a couple days later, I see that it's announced as an anime, or it's coming out this season. I'm like, oh, well, in that case, I guess I'll just watch the anime. And so I have not started it, but it looks interesting, and I'll give you guys a report.
Well, I also have this on my list as well, so I'm going to give it a shot.
I wonder if this is Madhouse's back burner show.
Have you started this guy?
No,
and I
just saw today the 2 episodes.
And the other one is their like show they're actually putting the effort into. I'm not saying anything.
Well, for my sake, I hope this is the show they put effort into.
Yeah.
Okay, thing?
You can tell me. Because that first episode of the Orb is pretty damn good.
All right, next up.
Suma Sho. Keisuke Nijima has lived in grief since his wife, Tanake, passed away 10 years ago. But when a young girl visits claiming to be Tanake reincarnated, I think I've seen the trailer for this show.
Oh,
fun.
Shoot, I read this manga. Okay, well, I've not read it. I've read like 30 chapters of it.
That sounds very fun.
Yeah, it was fun. I remember being like, okay, this is interesting. I don't know why I forgot about this one. It was on my list. Yeah, I need to put this on my list. It was very interesting. It was kind of silly and goofy at times. And I think it was going to go somewhere good, and I just kind of put it on the back burner. But yeah, it is fun. It is interesting. So that will be one I did on the list. I didn't realize that was its name. But yeah, it's just the dude's wife died, and she got reincarnated as a little girl, and 10 years later, the 10-year-old girl shows up at his front step. He's like, hey, I'm your wife, by the way. I don't imagine she talks like a 40-year-old man who's like really deep like I just did.
Yeah.
But I like to imagine. I think it's funny. They also have a daughter, by the way. She's like 20 or something like that. But she
sounds kind of sus.
It does. And like that's the joke. They use that joke a lot, that it looks really sus that they're hanging out with them.
Were you gonna bang the little girl?
No. Well, that's not what. That's not.
The jokes?
They don't say that. Like, yeah, he's saying freaking A. Holy. They just make jokes that they look weird together, like the family.
It's like that sketch, but it's like I, as a 40-year-old.
All right, moving on. We got Tying the Knot with an Amagi Sister. This is what I'm going to be watching. It's a romance. I know nothing about these series.
Sounds like he's like picking the crop of sisters.
Yeah,
like
maybe.
Pick that one.
Oh wait, hold on. Hold the phone. Is this what I think it is? This is not what I think it is it?
Looks like only 2. How many sisters? Oh, there's 3.
Okay, this is the source.
They all look cute.
Who is the author? What does it
scroll
say?
down a bit
To
more.
the left, maybe?
More. They're right there. Story writers. Marcy.
Okay, no clue. Never mind. This is not what I thought it was. I thought this was the Reggie manga for some reason. No, yeah. So I don't know anything about this. I'm definitely gonna be watching it though. It looks like the peak romance trash that I'm looking for. So it's got all the right tags in all the right places.
And the red ribbon.
I am the red ribbon. Here's a show, you guys. By the way, Sky, I think that I jumped out of turn for that one. I had to stop a crazy man.
We have Uzumaki, and I've watched episode 1. This is a wackadoo, wild, weird show. Very weird.
That part freaked me out, where she's like, it's snipping her fingertips off. It's like, stop.
There you go. That's all you need to know. Go watch it.
All right, next up.
It's a classic.
Next up, I think you can do this one.
Yakuza Fiance. Rasewa Tanin ga. This looks hot.
I also have this one.
I'm not
This
watching it.
looks hot.
I'm going to give it a few episodes.
All right, tell us about this guy.
It looks like one of those 80s shoujo mangas that they decide to pull up
the
the
art
makeup.
style looks just like that, actually.
I'm not easily read. You can't read me like a book.
It doesn't have actual sex, so I'm not watching.
You're a pervert.
Last one for the main list, guy.
You are Miss Servant.
All right.
I got
Kind of looks like a little bit of femdom going on.
Oh, okay, I'm in.
I'm not watching it. I don't know what this is.
I know nothing about this. This is the story of a maid who is all alone in the world, but who finally finds a family. Told from young that her only worth is a killer, Yuki had known nothing
So it is fandom.
else except cold efficiency and following orders. Now that she has a chance to not do that, I guess. It was the ... so I didn't.
Sounds like Spy Family, but with a maid.
So that was the main list. We're gonna kind of blow through these
you
next
should just
things.
take these over, Cole.
Go TV short. We don't care about any of these.
We got the that's the freaking Toilet Round Hanako season 2. I guess it's in this section. Hamidashi Creative, no idea. It doesn't have a picture.
Yeah, they don't have mostly. I think you might have to refresh the page. But
oh shoot, you're right. Let's try.
yeah, they all like.
We'll try refreshing the page real quick.
As much as I
we'll
like
see.
their interface,
Yeah.
sometimes any charts like
That's the first time I've ever had
HTML5
that.
is just like it starts to glitch out.
I've never had that before.
The back end is not very well made. The front end looks great. The back end.
Here we go. Yeah, there's some pictures. We got Hamidashi Creative. No,
Cute
nothing
girls.
about it.
I don't care.
We got Hatsu second season.
That's
There's
from
that.
that's from Full Metal Alchemist Lady.
Oh, okay, so Silver Spoon. Got it.
Yeah.
I just know the English names. I'm
Yeah.
sorry, everybody. Kankin Kuiki Level X. Know nothing about that. It's a horror mystery, apparently, for all you horror mystery heads. We got Kumiyabara Season 2. That looks like a children's show. Neko ni Tensei Shita Oji-san. So something about an old man. The Oji-san. I saw Oji-san, so I just know that.
Looks like Lemon Party.
We got Pududing's Puni 2, another children's show. I don't know why they bothered putting children's show on this website, if I'm being honest, but I don't know.
It's like a rip-off Tamagotchi.
Shibuya Hachi Part 2. It's a dog.
Yeah.
And another children's show.
Looks like some shit from...
Two leftovers. 2.5 dimensional seduction. I'm surprised this actually has 2 chord. I didn't realize it was going this long.
I'm
You'd be
watching that.
surprised how far boobs
I'm
can
watching
take a
that.
show.
I'm watching Sengoku Yoko.
Fair. Yeah, some Goku Yoko. So you're watching this thing?
Mm-hmm.
Any good?
It's okay.
Okay.
It's good.
Movies. We got 30 Sai Mei. Oh, goodness gracious. Give me the freaking English names. I'm not reading it. I'm sorry, everybody. That one looks cute because it's a romance. I'd love to
It's
watch
like a
that.
yaoi, actually.
Oh, never mind. We got The Bang Dream. We got more anime girls doing music.
Yeah.
They're still doing music apparently with this one too over here.
Furyu.
No idea. Coming of age, set in present day Tokyo. It looks like it could be interesting.
Yeah.
We got Futo Tatani Kamen Rider. Oh, Kamen Rider. People like Kamen Rider. There's that. Ganbate.
Ganbate.
I guess, yeah, just
Ikimasho.
go for it. Go for it. Whatever Ikimasho is. I don't know what that one is.
You can do it.
You can do it something. Genjitsu. Goodness, why are none of these ones? Is it because we just don't
Sunshine
get these over
in the
here?
Mirror.
I'm assuming because we don't have any movies in
it's one of
theaters?
those. They get on the piracy sites later if you care.
So I guess Gintama is getting something.
Gintama
some kind
on
of
theater
release.
2D. Kintama means testicles.
Gintama, but it's the anime Gintama, isn't it?
Kintama means testicles.
Oh, gross. All right, Inzuma 11, no idea. Apparently, Map is making a movie.
Yeah.
Go Walkings. Inazuma 11, something else I've never heard of or seen. Apparently, it's sourced
Another
in the game.
Inazuma 11 from 2 different studios. The Pokemon studio.
Wait, which one?
OLM.
OLM's Pokemon?
I think. Well, they were. I think they were Pokemon earlier. I don't know if they
Something
changed
else.
studios.
I don't think they changed studios, so maybe it is them. I could be off. I don't remember. Something else I don't know. And then Pui Pui, another children thing. I don't see Look Back on here, which I thought was on here. Maybe
I think it was last
season.
It was last season.
I know it's starting to air here. I checked our theaters that we have locally. Nothing. So sorry.
Yeah, I don't think they can show it in American theaters because like.
No, they are. Absolutely, they are.
Really?
Yeah. It's starting.
Because they said theaters won't accept shows that don't go up to 60-minute run times. And this one's 50 minutes.
Oh, I thought for sure it was being shown in theaters here. I swear I saw on Twitter that there was.
I don't know.
Okay, well, I guess maybe not. We got
maybe it's like a double feature type thing.
Some other things that weren't a part of the main
Acid
list.
Trip.
These are like the random stuff that weren't airing on just TV, basically.
Yeah.
We got Acro Trip, don't know anything about it. Another banana thing.
Yeah.
We got Blue Box. Honestly, Blue Box has fell off really hard for me. However, today's chapter was kind of cute. I liked it. Dead Demons, Dead Destruction is
the
still
TV
going on.
version. So there were movie versions, now there's a TV version.
I'll watch this someday.
Yeah.
I'll definitely watch that someday. I might pick it for the show or something. Duel Masters surprisingly still exists. Who knew? Gundam Requiem for Vengeance. I didn't know.
It's a CG Gundam movie.
Oh.
It's apparently on Netflix.
Oh, like the people look kind of realistic.
Yeah, it's CG.
Weird.
Yeah.
How I attended an all guys mixer. So for all you BL people, I'm assuming. And Is It Wrong to Pick Up Girls in a Dungeon? Season 5 has started. Season 2 was okay. Then Season 3 got boring, so I dropped it. Maybe
I heard Season 4 is phenomenal.
That's what I've heard as well,
Yeah.
so that's why I got interested. But
Loner in
Life in
Another
Another
World.
World.
Yeah.
There we go. Maybe that's my isekai for this season. Marui in Love. That one I have heard of a little bit before, and it seemed kind of interesting.
From what I last checked they dropped a lot of these from TV down to ONA, and I'm pretty sure because, these are streaming.
Yeah, these are streaming.
Yeah.
One Piece fan letter. Don't know what that
Looks
is.
like for One Piece.
Maybe they're just excited about the 25th anniversary.
Yeah.
Plus size elf for all the people that are into that. That's coming out now.
Okay.
Rising Impact. I think that's another.
That's from no, that's from the what's his Seven Deadly Sins creator. It's about golf.
There you go, Sky.
Maybe that's for you, Sky.
76%. Apparently, people actually like it.
Battleship Yamamoto. That's a classic.
There you go.
Still making stuff about it.
The most notorious talker runs the world's greatest clan.
Didn't you say that for like an announcement one time?
Me?
Yeah, that sounds familiar. Like you said that for like, guess if it's a light novel or a manga or whatever.
Yeah, actually that sounds familiar. I don't remember doing it, but that sounds very familiar for me, yeah. The last thing looks like another children's show. So that is the anime for the season, everybody. We've done it. Maybe next time we can try to screen this a little bit better because there are some of these ONAs are actually like high name things like Blue Box, for example. That's a big name thing, I would say. Is It Wrong to Pick Up Girls in a Dungeon, I would say, is also a big name thing. So maybe next time we'll look at that first as well. And we can actually talk about that for a little bit longer. But that pretty much does it. Those are the shows we're watching. Honestly, I was excited for this season. I still am. I think it'll be fun shows. But I was more excited about the season before looking at this list. And looking at this list, I was like, dang, there's really not like a lot of great shows this season. So you'll hear us talk about it throughout the coming weeks. We've got one more important thing to do before we end the episode, and that is, of course, pick our next anime watch-along show. And it will be done by our good patron thing wearing the mid-TV show shirt. I'm sorry, it's a joke and it gets you to react. It makes me laugh.
P.
Okay, what are we watching, Thane?
We're watching Thunderbolt Fantasy.
Nice. I don't know what that is.
I think it was on here.
It was on here.
You're kidding. Thunderbolt
It was
Fantasy?
the puppet show.
I'm
Oh
assuming
no,
it's
the
season
puppet
1.
show?
Yeah.
That one looks scary though.
It's not scary at all.
Oh, it's not.
No.
So we're
It's
watching
action.
season 1 of Thunderbolt Fantasy.
Yeah.
Alright, well then everybody, look forward to that. We'll be watching that over the next 2 weeks, and we will see you then. Have a great life, everybody. Take care.
Bye.
Bye.